highlighter R32. Check him out on YouTube and Instagram.
Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to PA Street Scene. My name is Derek, and I want to thank you for joining me on my channel again. Today was supposed to be a video about a show that I actually just left, a show in Hershey called Cars for Critters. It's sponsored by Castaway Critters, a great organization out of the area that helps with homeless pets and things of that nature. And they do a really great job with it. I know they do fundraisers all over, but today it was their car show. It was at the Antique Auto Museum in Hershey, and it was an awesome show. I can't believe how cool it was. Kind of on the smaller side, but the amount of quality cars that were there really made up for it. The only issue being that I left my camera and my GoPro in my bag in my other car. So, and unfortunately I didn't realize that until I got there, so I was a little pissed, especially at myself for being so silly to forget it. I've forgotten memory cards and batteries and weird stuff like that before, but I've never forgot to bring the whole bag with all the cameras, so that was new for me. But the show just left out. Lots of great cars there. A couple Lamborghinis, tons of GTRs, and StreetSpeed717 and his crew were there, so of course there were plenty of McLarens and Corvettes to go around for everybody. I actually got to meet him for a little bit. He was just kind of cruising around, got to say hi, and he asked some questions about the R32.
Really cool highlighter R32. Check him out on YouTube and Instagram. Okay, Street Scene.
How's it going, man?
I'm Street Speed. Nice to meet you, man. I love the car. I love the car.
Thanks. Just needed something to kind of catch people's
Looks
attention.
sick. Oh, it definitely catches attention. I love the Tarmacs too. The Tarmac Turbos, right? They're called.
They're called the Turbo Max.
The Turbo Mac. Sorry,
No, you're
I f***ed up. Turbo Mac.
But we had to space them out because there's Porsche big brakes on the front. So they're an 18x9 with a 30
Oh
offset.
hell, dude. That's a huge caliper on there.
18x9 with a 30 offset and a 7mm spacer just to clear, and you can barely get a pinky finger. Like it's so
yeah,
close.
that's close. Looks great though.
He's a really chill guy. I've met him before, but I kind of felt bad for him, although at this point he's probably used to it, because the second he arrived, half the show surrounded him. And honestly, I'm sure a lot of people that came who didn't bring cars probably came just to see him. So it was kind of a madhouse in his corner of the parking lot we were in. But yeah, I did get to say hi to him for a little bit and chatted a bit, so that was cool. Also got to catch up with my friend Amanda from high school. She has a Camaro that she brought out, so it was cool to hang out with her a bit. But yeah, I hope they have another one, and I'll definitely be back. I got to hand out a lot of business cards today and talk to a lot of people, so hopefully some of you that I got to meet are watching this right now. If so, it was great getting to meet you. There was something kind of to be said about getting to just hang out by my car and walk around and look at stuff without filming, but I know that that's kind of the meat and potatoes of my channel right now. I do have some stuff planned shortly in the coming weeks that's not just me going to a show and doing a montage and then saying goodbye. I know that probably is getting a little tired for some of you, but I do appreciate you guys for sticking around. I'm not really sure what we're going to do today because I kind of blew it as far as the show goes, but I'm going to strap the GoPro to the dashboard and take a quick drive because the weather actually turned from pretty gross to mildly sunny, so I'm going to enjoy it. And maybe later this afternoon or evening I'll find out about something else going on and we'll go take a look. So let's see what trouble we can get into today. Alright guys, so I apologize for this video being so jumpy. We have actually gone ahead about 2 days in time. Now it is Monday. It is the afternoon. Most of Saturday night after my last part of this video was taken, and all of Sunday were storms and rain and hail and tornadoes and craziness everywhere. So the event that was supposed to happen Sunday, the Cars and Coffee in Harrisburg, was once again postponed. Last time they had to postpone due to snow, this time due to rain. So that's going to be happening now Sunday. So this weekend should be pretty awesome. Saturday is the Performance and Style show in Carlisle, which I will be in attendance for. And then Sunday is the rain date for that Cars and Coffee in Harrisburg. So I'm excited for the content there. I was driving around looking to take some pictures on my lunch break because it's supposed to be rainy all week again this week. But we did get a little bit of sun and I was trying to enjoy it. However, something is wrong with my car. We just replaced the strut bushings and some of the stuff around that, some suspension parts and just typical maintenance stuff, and I thought the problem was fixed. There was lots of clunking and sounds like that shouldn't have been happening, and everything was great for about a week, but now we're getting the sound back again. Unfortunately, it's not really something that I was able to capture on camera, but something is definitely wrong. I called my buddy Reed again at the Ford dealership in Lemoyne, LB Smith, and I'm going to take it over there after work and we're going to take a look at it. I was also told by a gentleman that I met at a local Sheets gathering that it sounds like I have a bit of an exhaust leak. I am not really hearing it, but the car's pretty loud. But he said when I was pulling into my parking spot that he was able to hear it, so we're going to look at that as well. I also just made a quick field trip to InChain Designs. I live in Lemoyne and they're in Lemoyne as well, so I'm going to see about getting them to wrap a couple pieces on the R32 just to offset it. I'm still super happy with the plastied up job. I don't want you guys to get that impression, but there are some accent pieces that I'd like to be wrapped, and he said it should be no problem. It just involves me taking a couple things off the car and delivering them to him. So with that said, I know this video isn't super exciting, but next time you see me, we should be at LB Smith Ford with Reed trying to figure out what's going on with the suspension and also what's going on with the exhaust. So I'll see you in about 30 seconds.
5 hours later.
Alright guys, bit of a change of plans. I wanted to get the video in here because it's starting to rain because we have the worst possible luck ever, but Reed actually got off work early, so I headed over to his place and we took a look at the struts, and actually all that had happened, let me turn you around here, is this bolt right here on the top. I don't know if you can focus in and see it, but when we installed the new bushings, I'm assuming from settling, it came loose, and they had actually pretty much gone the whole way to the top, so they were just kind of flopping around like crazy. But my buddy Reed here, hi Reed, is, yeah, he took care of it. We tightened it up, and now we're going to look and see if this car has an exhaust leak, because I was told that I have one. I don't hear it really, but I also don't know what this car sounded like from the inside when it was stock. I mean, that's one of the problems with buying a modified car, is you don't really know what it was like before, so oftentimes weird noises with my car, I never know if it's from a modification or if it's actually something going wrong. So we're going to do that.
I think what we're going to do is turn the exhaust manifold upside down and pipe it straight out your hood. That way you'll win the comp.
That would be amazing. Yeah, there's an exhaust competition at Cars at Carlisle, or Performance and Style at Carlisle this weekend. So I'm going to try that out. It's not like a rev off or a two-step battle. The way I understand is they're going to use probably the drift track that they have, and it has 2 straight stretches in it, and they're probably just going to let you do a pass and hopefully sound good. So we're going to try that out. It's free to enter. It was part of my entrance fee, so why not? But
pick up a fake blow-off valve while you're at it.
Yeah, just a big old fake blow-off. One of those ones that goes on the exhaust pipe. Another lesson that I learned today, luckily it wasn't the hard way because it was on a cheap part, do not buy pieces on eBay. Something as simple as a billet aluminum hood pin, because mine has seen better days. It's a little broken there. I thought, oh, it'd be cool to have this one. The metal was actually too thick on it and was causing the hood to not shut. So that was an issue we were having. But yeah, it's getting ready to rain. We're going to play around with the exhaust a bit, but I don't want the camera getting wet. So I'm going to sign off until later this week when we hopefully have a nice day. I have an interesting video plan that I want to do, but it needs to be kind of sunny for it to work. So if not, I will see you guys Saturday for Performance and Style at Carlisle. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can keep up with my latest content. See you later.
Peace.